Welcome Maurice, and welcome to another review. This is the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical in 38mm, and this is my favorite watch in my collection, and it's not even close. Now, the Hamilton Khaki Field is a deceiving watch. When I was getting into the hobby of watches, the Hamilton Khaki Field would always pop up in videos, forums, and recommendations lists. It was known as an affordable and easily accessible timepiece, a gateway into the Swiss watch world. It was praised for being a great value proposition and was a watch that embodied its heritage. But when I saw it online and in videos, I couldn't quite understand why it was so well loved. I was hesitant on pulling the trigger at first. It was simple and lacked many features that other watches had. It didn't catch my eye. It just wasn't interesting. But that's exactly what makes it so charming. Here are the dimensions. It has a case diameter of 38mm, lug width of 20mm, a lug-to-lug of 47mm, and a thickness of 9.7mm thanks to the absence of a rotor. Now, the watch features a domed sapphire crystal, 50 meters of water resistance, and the Hamilton manual wind H50 movement, allowing for 80 hours of power reserve. Looking at the case, this khaki field features a bead blasted finish, something you don't see too often in the watch world. It won't catch the light, but that's not what it wants to do. The texture matches the design of the watch, giving it a tool watch and utilitarian aesthetic, making it fly under the radar. Its shape is slim and simple. No added decorative facets, no shiny bevels, no polished elements. No need. The absence of such things is what makes this case so special. It highlights the raw shape of the watch, and it doesn't need any tricks to show you how good it is. It's a simple watch case, and it's simply nice to look at. The lines on the case are sharp and crispy with no unnecessary inclusions. The side profile is very sleek thanks to it being a manual wind movement, and has a curve which follows that of the crystal, making it more ergonomic and comfortable on the wrist. The long lug construction and placement of the lug holes may seem a little odd, but their utility is much appreciated. What they do is they allow for room for any strap to fit and accommodate for even the thickest of straps, which you'll probably be trying on a lot of as it naturally presents itself as a strap monster. Now, the crown is large and grippy, making it an absolute joy to wind, which is much appreciated on a manual wind watch. The dial follows suit with its simple design. The numerals and minute track are printed, and they're done really well. They sit proud of the dial with crisp, sharp lines, allowing for incredible legibility. To me, the Lume is the star of the show, but not in the way you might think. Now, it does its job illuminating the markers in low light. It's definitely not the best Lume and could have been better, but it's their color that draws me in. The Lume plots are colored with faded or pastel orange, providing a warm sensation which contrasts that of the polar white dial. It's a fantastic combination which works extremely well. The simple case, in turn, frames the dial perfectly, allowing the subtle colors to shine through. They truly work in harmony to create an embodiment of less is more. The case doesn't try to outshine the dial, and the dial's simplicity is able to shine through. The hands continue to maintain a cohesive flow with the dial. Here, we are presented with simple syringe style minute and hour hands with a black border filled with the same matching coloured lume. The second hand is tipped with an elongated triangle which meets the minute track nicely and is counterbalanced with a lumeless circle reminiscent of a lollipop. Looking at the bracelet, it shares the same bead blasted finish as the case. It has solid female end links and an interesting 4-link design. Now on the top side, they do have a slight curve, and the bracelet does have a slight taper. Now just like the watch head, the bracelet is simple, but there are a few improvements that could be made. First off, it's adjusted with pins, which can be annoying for some, and the clasp is stamped, which does make it feel a little underwhelming. We do, however, get 3 points of micro adjustment and surprisingly a diver's extension, or maybe an extension to go over a field jacket or heavy coat. Now either way, it's nice to have, but it's not necessary. It is slim and does hide well in the clasp, so it does keep the clasp nice and slim there. Now, lucky for us, if you're not a fan of the bracelet, the Hamilton Khaki Field looks fantastic on just about any strap. It's an absolute strap monster, and it was born on a strap. Its compact size makes it an ideal watch for a variety of wrist sizes, coupled with its slim profile and lightweight nature. You're guaranteed a comfortable wearing experience. Let's throw it on the wrist. Now I have about a 6.5 inch wrist, and this is the 38mm version. So there it is. Very comfortable, light, no hot spots. And it just fits well. The Khaki Field Mechanical was a watch that really took me by surprise. It wasn't a watch I lusted over. It wasn't a watch I was initially attracted to. It wasn't something I thought I'd keep forever. But after spending some time with it, I can't ever part with it. It's a watch I can confidently wear every day and take anywhere with me. It does what it's supposed to do. It's not flashy, it's not fancy, but it's my most favorite watch in my collection. It's humble and warm, yet at the same time, it can be bold and adventurous. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more watch content. I'll see you in the next one.